let's speak about Mullen and Lucid Motors. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor, and today has been pretty crazy so far. You'll see in front of your eyes right now, Mullen is currently up about 25% on the day as of right now. They have been up as much as 120% from recent lows only a week ago. And yet again, we've gotten some really positive news for Lucid Motors, but their stock price is not reflecting it once more. So that is what we are going to be speaking about today, investors. Quite a bit to cover. Now again, I want to preface this video just by saying that I am not currently involved in Mullen, and I'm quite open about the fact that I don't plan on becoming involved, but I'm going to continue covering them since people seem to want it. I am invested in Lucid Motors. Again, long-time followers of the channel will know we got in literally from day one. We got in cheaper than the private buyers got to buy the company. And yeah, that's just a quick disclaimer so that everyone knows where I stand on both companies. So, you know, there's definitely some built-in biases to both, just so you all are aware. And quickly, my friends, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? And if you watch this video all the way through, if you get some value, if you enjoy it, consider subscribing so that you can come back for more content. So we're going to start it off with Lucid Motors, okay? And Lucid Group is called an electric vehicle stock standout by Bank of America. This is news that just came out today, even after the market opened. And yet again, you'll see if you look over here, they're down 1.76%. Now, EV is down quite largely in general today, and Lucid is actually performing better than most of their peers. But again, good news comes out and they are down. I remember the days where an analyst would up Lucid's price target and they would go to the moon. I remember the days where analysts were coming out with $30, $40, $50 price targets, and again, it would send Lucid to the moon. But gone are those days. They are trading now like a real company. But Bank of America comes out today, and what do they have to say? The firm is confident on the upside for the electric vehicle maker and sees it as one of the most attractive among the universe of start-up electric vehicle automakers, and also a relative competitive threat to the universe of incumbent automakers. So that's a relatively big statement. And of course, that's what investors want Lucid to end up being. You know, you don't want them to be one of these startups that ends up going absolutely nowhere. You want them to be competitive in the long term. Not that we're trying to say they're going to be the next number one. They're not going to have all of the market share in the world, but you want them to be competitive. And so that's a very confident thing straight off the start. We believe Lucid currently has more pieces of the puzzle in place and in process than most of its peers, which, steered by a management team with impressive experience, should push the company more successfully from concept to commercialization. And if the last year should have taught us anything about EV stocks, that is so important. Everybody has concept. Everybody has promises. Everybody has great investor presentations, but actually getting that concept to commercialization is the difference between a successful company and a successful stock. Their price objective on Lucid is $21 per share, and it's based off of a 4 times EV to sales multiple and 127x EV to EBITDA multiple of 2025 estimates. The price objective is roughly 0.5x EV to sales and 4x EV to EBITDA on a pro forma, capital included 2030 estimates. So a lot of complex words there, but that is the reasons they have this $21 price target. Now, if we take a look, where are we? I have it somewhere. All of the price targets over the last 12 months. The average one is currently at $18.40. So the average price target among all analysts covering Lucid is at $18.40 a share. They're currently all the way down at $7.56. Only back at the start of November were they all the way up at $14.70. So I'm sure a lot of these are going to come out, even the bullish ones and lower price targets. But as of that moment of time, lads, that is a huge upgrade, a huge potential upside, I should say. Now, aside from just Bank of America coming out, yet again, another good positive piece of news from Lucid Motors. And again, guys, if you want more Lucid Motors information, I made a full video on them yesterday going through the good and the bad that has happened recently. But again, a brand new piece of news. They're to open their first Netherlands retail and service center in the Netherlands, okay? Located at, oh, should I even attempt to say this? Bussemer, I can't even attempt to say it. It's a huge location. It will open December 16th, so tomorrow, offering comprehensive sales and service support to local customers. So again, a very positive thing. This store marks the EV maker's 3rd retail location in Europe, with additional locations scheduled to be open in 2023 in key European markets. So again, very positive. If you follow me and if you follow the channel, you'll know that I believe that in order to capture a decent market share in the EV space, you have to be prominent in Europe right now. We see it with Tesla. We see it with Chargepoint. It's one of my favorite things about Chargepoint. It's a huge market that a lot of places simply are overlooking, especially if you do look at a lot of EV startups. To be fair, they can't exactly expand when they're not on the roads in the US even yet. But I love to see things like this when I'm looking at, you know, a long-term investment for an EV company. But again, yet those two pieces of very solid news. Lucid is down on the day, nearly 2%, and that is off the back of many red days as of late. And again, if you want an idea of what I think could happen price-wise and some targets to be looking towards in the upwards direction if a reversal is to happen, just check out that video from yesterday. But they are the two big pieces for Lucid Motors that have happened literally today. And I'm just surprised that they're still being kept down by the sellers. Buyers have to come back at some stage. Now, if you want to go ahead and have a look at a crazy EV stock, it is Mullen. And again, guys, I want to preface it by saying I have no interest in this company. I'm not, you know, long or short. I'm just trying to cover the news here for you guys who are invested. It's been an insane few months for this company, but the last couple of weeks in particular. Look, again, if we go back to the 7th of December, lows down here at about just sub 18 cents. They peaked out up 120% at $0.4 a share. Now, as of right now, they are still up about 85% in just over a week. It is insane. Now, obviously, you look at the chart. This is not healthy price action. Huge gap created. They are at very overbought levels. They constantly go from oversold to overbought. That's just kind of the way this company has been going. I would expect a pullback in the relatively near future. Now, who knows if this rally can last another day or two? We're going to have to wait and see. Mullen is known for their huge runs and then huge downward moves, but it's insane. So why is this happening? Well, again, we've had a couple of positive pieces of news for them over the last couple of days, but again, just today we got this. It discloses a purchase order valued at $200 million, which for Mullen is very large. Their market cap is 169 million as of right now. So they announced that they landed a purchase order for 6,000 Class 1 EV cargo vans from Randy Marion Isuzu. The firm order agreement is valued at approximately $200 million. So quick maths, that's $33.3 thousand recurring per vehicle. And if you just go over to their website, you'll see that they sell pretty much everything. Class 1 through Class 6. They have F-150s in there, F-350s, Rangers, everything. So it's a good website. It's a relatively well-known company. It's a good place to be, and it's a very positive agreement for Mullen if they are to have any chance of not going bankrupt in the next year or so. The CEO said the Randy Marion Automotive team is fully aligned with our Class 1 EV plan and is well positioned to help us capitalize on our first mover advantage in the commercial EV segments. So again, we really see both of these companies striving and pushing to have positive headlines in the news for them. For Mullen, it's working quite well right now, but again, you have to keep in mind just how far they have fallen down over the last months, over the last year. It's absolutely huge. Like, a move like this is a drop in the water compared to the bigger picture, but in the short term, this is a very positive look for Mullen. And again, an order like this is absolutely huge for them. Price action is absolutely insane on this company. I genuinely feel like it's a coin flip on if you decide to buy or sell these, if you're going to make money throughout the rest of this week at least. But I've watched this company and I've watched EV stocks enough to know that when a move like this happens, the pullback is absolutely inevitable. So just be careful. And if you have made a trade on this, I hope that you've at least secured some sort of profits. And if you were long on this, again, I still think you should have secured some profits if you're not already insanely in the red. But my friends, that's just a quick video because there are two stocks that are going crazy. Mullen in particular. Lucid is crazy in the fact that it should not be this low. I know that's a bold statement, but I really just do not think it should be this low. If you watched all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend. I really appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. Your support genuinely means the world to me. Again, if you did enjoy and you want more content, all I ask is you hit that like button and subscribe. I'm going to see you for another video very soon. Peace.